Hey guys, Megan Olivi here at the UFC offices. I'm joined by Dana White, and we're talking about UFC 129. Dana, this is the first time you'll be bringing fights to Toronto. How much does it mean to you to get into Ontario?
It's very important. Everybody knows the goal. We want to get into every city and every country all over the world. So obviously Ontario was a big one. Canada being as big as it is for us, and we knew this fight would be this big and there'd be this much hype around it.
You've had an incredible fan reaction. You sold 55,000 tickets in mere minutes. And were you surprised by that?
Yeah, if you notice, I wasn't too cocky at the press conference. I hope we sell 25, 30 would be great, and if we have to open some other seats up, yeah, I didn't expect it. Obviously, every time we've been to Canada, we've blown it out. We did 22,000 up in Montreal, then we did 23,000. So the question became, how many more people really need tickets? How many people are really out in the cold and wanted to come here but couldn't? And now we do a 55,000 seat arena, sells out in minutes. Now I'm still asking the same question. How many more people needed tickets and how many more people would have bought tickets?
Right, well, that was a great turnout. Now, looking at the card, most of the fights are actually USA versus Canada. Did you guys do that on purpose, kind of see who comes out on top?
No, not really. Joe Silva's always doing this USA versus Canada shit. We don't hate Canada. We like Canada. So I don't know how it always ends up. But what happens is it's going to be the same thing in Brazil. When we go down to Brazil or here or different cities in the United States, guys that are from there, obviously it's their dream to fight in their hometown. So that's why it usually ends up that way.
And talking about Brazil, Brazilian fighter Anderson Silva, you always say he's the best fighter on the planet. Coming up on 129, you have essentially the number 2 and number 3 fighters in George St. Pierre and Jose Aldo. Is there anything that they can do performance-wise to change your mind and say, okay, this guy's number 1?
Yeah. I guess we'll either have Silva lose or retire. I mean, that would be it, in my opinion. He's been around for so long. Not only has he wiped out an entire division, he's moved up to 205 and won fights there against bigger, stronger guys. So it'd be very tough to knock him off that top spot. He'd either have to lose or retire, in my opinion.
You said if George St. Pierre wins this fight, you'd like to see him move up to 185. Is that still something you'd like to push?
Well, that would be the way too. How else could George St. Pierre get that top spot? He could beat Anderson Silva in a super fight.
Awesome. All right, Dana, thank you for your time. Don't forget to tune in to Fight Day on April 30th.